All right, welcome back to Indian Trace. I can tell you this. I mean, this is a great group. There's a friend out there, and if I'm making a display video for one person, he'll know. But if it's 12 people, that's great. If it's 24, that's great. If it's 2,400, that's great. It doesn't matter. But this one fella, I guess I'll just call him Brian, has asked if I would showcase my top shelf quartz, which are uh, my display bins that are on the top, which are uh, my best, at least, that I have been able to attain and find. There's a unique quality to this group. It's one bin, and each bin on the top of my display box, each bin could pretty much produce its own frame. And I've thought about that in terms of the qualities of the points in each bin. The quality is very similar in the feel. The style's completely different. There is periods probably spreading these of up to 1,000 years, possibly 2,000 years in some of the styles. Uh, no doubt, some of these points could be separated by 3,000 years time. Definitely easy 200-year times, easy 500 years time between one or two of these points. So hopefully your weekend has a little quiet time for the craziness of this week. To me, I'm sorry. It's pitiful. Uh, the way we genuflex to disease germs and viruses. I think business should go along and lift it all, open it all up. Uh, as human beings, we just go ahead and fight it out. Fight it out. Let the chips fall where they may. And there's some out there that have made comments, and they agree for the most part. So I'm sitting here. I pulled these out of the one bin, and these are strawberry quartz. There's also a little bit of orange, a little bit of tangerine in some of these points. We're going to take a look at them up close. Some are very orange if I held them up. Like this is very orange. Of course, I'm also doing a little babysitting for that baby. She's a cutie. Very smart dogs. Easy to train. Already taking training, and she's 7 weeks, 8 weeks old, and she's already taken training very well. It just has to be consistent and smart and connected to food. As simple as that. Let's take a look at these. I want you to have an opportunity to have a little bit of respite, a little bit of peace, a little bit of straight up museum time, as if you walked into a museum and were able to hang out with the curator or hang out with the person that attained the points. We've got some good natural light, and like I said, I got a group of kids that could pour in here anytime. We're going to have a busy day. These points are particularly awesome if they go up to the light. I don't even know if I can make it happen successfully. Don't know. So I'm not going to pick a whole lot of them up. Trust me, you guys know quartz. I'm sorry. Unbelievable point right here. I think this point's from Stone Mountain. It was a great time. Here's a point from the Hawk, which is a great place in Site 5E that's opened up. And like I said, the only reason these are all together is because they have different types of minerals and colors in these. This got a bunch of orangish, tannish, but also they're fine. I like the expression of their styles, all different styles. Great atlatl dart tips. Here's a point, I guess one of the most recent finds of these groups. Site 5. That is a milky quartz point. There's a point that I might have found 5 years ago. Strawberry quartz, of course. Found this at Quiet Sands. And how they beveled the back of that and just rubbed it. Probably took it and just used a rough, coarse rock and just rubbed that. You can see it when the light hits it right. Just beveled. All good stuff. Top shelf for me. It's just quartz. It's not the same, completely different qualities and characteristics of the fine flints across the country. Point from Site 4 right here in the middle. It is orangish, yellowish. All these are just worth saying mercy over. I guess especially so if they're quartz. That right there is an archaic point. If you're going by sites, you remember sites. A jump off point, Site 5E. This point is spectacular right here. I like it. Some of them, you know, they just, I guess, affect you differently. Something about certain points that you just like particularly. It's like dogs. Different types of dogs fit different types of people. This is a great point. Super strong. Well made. Well, we're getting through this without getting, I thought we'd get interrupted, so I've been a little distracted in making this and just figured I would go for it. The house is not full yet. Any minute it could be. I think I had one son who just came home from work. This is an interesting point because it is actually glows. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but this thing is almost an orangish tangerine. Notchville point. Now, I will say, I mean, quartz points, maybe you'd find 1 in 10 compared to all the different rhyolite mixture and all that stuff, but picking up the colors. Look at the variations. This is colored quartz. See this one that says yellow? There's yellow in there. There's pink in here. Definite pink in there. Yellows. Right here, Site 7, Deer Pass. They worked hard to make a relief channel. So I gotta finish this. I had a group load of kids just pull in. It's gonna be noisy. Look at this point. Yellowish. Favorite point here from White Sands. Staggering right here. Mercy. And my favorite point from Turkey Hill. Colored quartz. So I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I can hear them moving on in here, so the house is going to get turned over. I hope you guys enjoyed that. This is just colored stuff. Hope y'all find out there. Just spectacular to me. I always stir myself up for just appreciating this. Fine big out there.